Here's a hard truth: when your soul finally decides to speak, you have no way to escape. She won't whisper, she'll scream. And believe me, you won't like what you hear. Because when your soul speaks, it exposes everything you tried to hide, everything you ignored, everything you pretended you weren't seeing. The soul is direct, my friend. She doesn't have time to beat around the bush. And if you're not prepared to listen, you'll be thrown against the wall. And if you think you can keep running, you're fooling yourself. Because one time or another, you will have to face these truths. And you know what's craziest? Most people live their entire lives ignoring their own souls. They think they are in control, that they know what they are doing. But deep down, they are living a lie, hiding behind comfortable routines and lame excuses. But the soul does not tolerate lies. She wants you to live to your fullest, in your purpose. And if you don't listen now, you'll end up listening when it's too late. So I'm telling you, stop running, listen to what your soul has to tell you, and let's go together on this journey of self-transformation. In fact, take advantage and comment here. What is your soul showing you today? I want to see your courage in exposing the truth that lies within. First, your soul doesn't accept crumbs. Are you content with crumbs? Because, let me tell you, your soul won't accept anything less than your best. Are you thinking that living a little life is more or less enough? Wrong. The soul doesn't care about mediocre people. And there's no point in deceiving yourself, pretending that everything is fine, because she will confront you. There comes a time when the soul starts to press, it starts to make you feel that emptiness, that discomfort that nothing seems to fill. Do you know what this is? It is the soul saying, I no longer accept little. How many times have you found yourself saying, that's good, even though you know you can do more? That you deserve more? The soul knows its true capacity, it knows its potential. But you, in your comfort zone, accept less, you become complacent. And then, when everything starts to fall apart, you wonder why. The answer is simple: your soul doesn't want crumbs, it wants abundance. He wants you to live your best version. And if you're not willing to go the extra mile, she'll make you feel the weight of it. So I'm going to ask you now, what are you accepting that is less than you deserve? Stop making mistakes, comment here what you know is past time for change. And of course, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Because if you're here until now, it's because your soul has already started to poke you. And I'm here to help you take your life from the shallows and take it deeper. Secondly, your soul hates your comfort zone. You know that warm, safe place where you don't have to make much effort? The famous comfort zone. Yeah, your soul hates that. She wants you to grow, to evolve, and that only happens when you move, when you leave your place. Standing still is the perfect recipe for mediocrity, and your soul doesn't care about being mediocre. But I know, you cling to what is comfortable, because the unknown is scary. But I'll tell you one thing, there is no growth in the comfort zone. It is outside of it that you find your true strength. Have you ever noticed that the biggest transformations in your life happened when you were pushed out of your comfort zone? When things got tough and you had to take that leap of faith? Well, that's exactly what your soul wants, to push you to the next level. She knows you are capable of much more than you are doing now. But as long as you remain in this warm zone, opportunities will pass by, and you will stay there, watching life happen from afar. So stop trying to stay comfortable and start challenging yourself. Now I ask you, what is your biggest comfort zone? What are you avoiding facing? Because the soul will keep poking you until you get out of there. Comment below, because just by recognizing this, you are already taking the first step. And of course, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We're just starting to touch those truths that hold you back. Let's go up. Third, fear is an excuse for a weak mind. Let's be serious, fear is the perfect excuse for those who don't have the courage to act. Fear of making mistakes, of failing, of exposing yourself, it's all an excuse. And you know who doesn't have the patience for that? Your soul. When she starts talking, she wants action, she wants you to move, she wants you to break out of that cycle of self-pity. Because fear only has power as long as you let it. And, honestly, who is in charge of your life? Fear or you? How many times have you let fear paralyze you? How many opportunities have you missed because you were afraid to try? And you know what's worse? This fear that you feed, this insecurity, is the reason why your life is stagnant. As you continue to feed fear, your soul becomes more and more suffocated. But she won't let this last forever. When the soul decides to pull you by the arm, fear has to get out of the way. Because true growth comes when you face fear head-on and say, I am bigger than this. Now, tell me, what is fear stopping you from doing today? What's that decision you know you need to make, but you're letting your fear get the better of you? Comment below, because recognizing fear is the first step to overcoming it. And of course, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because from now on it's just a slap of reality to get you out of this cycle. Wednesday, you don't control anything. This one is the hardest. You have no control over anything. It may seem harsh, but it's the truth. You spend your whole life trying to control everything: your career, your relationships, your finances. But the truth is that the soul knows that control is an illusion. The more you try to hold the reins of your life, the more things slip through your fingers. And then comes the frustration, the stress, the anxiety. Because you are trying to control something that was never yours to control. And you know what's craziest? When you let go of control, things start to flow. Your soul knows that the way is not to force, it is to allow. When you stop trying to control everything, life starts to happen more easily. And I'm not saying to be negligent, I'm saying to trust the process. What is yours will come to you at the right time. And what is not, will pass. And your soul already knows this. She wants you to trust more, to let go of this need to have everything under control and just live. So, let me ask you, which area of your life are you trying to control by force? Where do you need to let go a little more and trust the flow of life? Comment below, because recognizing this is a big step. And of course, send a like, because this is just the beginning of what we have to discuss. Fifth, transformation hurts, but is necessary. This one is the hardest of all: transformation. Everyone wants to change, wants to grow, but few are willing to go through the painful process of transformation. Do you know why? Because transforming yourself means abandoning who you are now to become someone better. And that hurts, my friend. It hurts to give up old habits, limiting beliefs, patterns that you have carried your whole life. But if you don't do this, you will continue living the same life as always, stuck in the same limited version of yourself. Transforming yourself is being reborn. And rebirth comes with pain, with discomfort. But the soul wants you to go through this, because it knows that the current version of you is not enough to achieve everything you can. So, as long as you continue to resist the transformation, you will feel this weight, this internal pressure that feels like it will crush you. Because the soul does not accept stagnation, it wants evolution. And this evolution comes through transformation. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. What is the transformation that you have been avoiding? What do you know needs to change, but are still resisting? Comment below, because I want to help you start this journey. And if this content is moving you, send a like and subscribe to the channel. There's much more to come. The soul always speaks, but are you willing to listen? So that's it. Your soul is always speaking. The question is, are you willing to listen? Because when the soul speaks, it doesn't whisper, it screams. And if you don't listen now, you will hear it later, and it can be painful. Truths are hard, but they are necessary. And if you are here until now, it is because you are beginning to awaken to these truths. Now, tell me, what are you going to do with all this? Are you going to continue ignoring it? Or will you start taking action? Comment below, I want to know what the next step is for you. And if this video made sense to you, give it a like, subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who needs to hear these truths too. Let's go on this journey of self-transformation together. Let's go up.